This is just a pine seedling. Nothing interesting to see. But this is what it can become. And here's the crazy part. This transformation is actually quite simple, but most people fail when they try it. So, in this video, I'll show you step by step how to turn this seedling into a dramatic exposed root bonsai without killing the tree. The highlight of this tree is, of course, the exposed roots. But that's not all. Those powerful roots are matched by a strong trunk and branches that balance the entire composition. Together, they create something you can't unsee. Now, here's the interesting part. This tree cost me nothing. It grew from a seed that fell from this Japanese red pine in my garden. But it has the potential to become something people would pay a lot for. Because what matters is not the price, but what we do with it. And today is its first step. Before we start, these are the materials you need. A young pine tree, a shallow pot, pot mesh, coarse sand, bonsai soil mix, and wire for anchoring. Step 1. Root preparation. Before doing anything, always prepare your pot and soil. One important point here. We do not want the roots to grow too deep into the soil. So, using a deep pot is a mistake. Fill the pot with soil. Now, take the tree out of the pot and remove the soil completely. Use a wooden chopstick or something soft so you don't damage the roots. Now, the final height of the exposed roots will be the height of the mesh. And mesh width will be small enough to fit inside the pot. Once you decide both, cut the mesh accordingly. Step 2. Moss shield. By wrapping the root with sphagnum moss, we protect them from drying out. And this protection also helps the roots thicken over time. Now here's something you might be worried about. What if some roots die? That's actually okay. Some of the finer roots may die, but as long as few strong roots survive and develop interesting shapes, that's all we need. Step 3. Design decision. Now we gather the roots and loosely tie them together with wire. This wire will also extend downwards so we can later use it to anchor the tree. This is where the first stage of styling begins. I'm looking for a trunk with interesting movement, something that immediately draws attention. So, I bend the roots gently, adding curves, slight twists, and direction. And if you're thinking, what if I made a mistake or I don't exactly know how to shape it? Don't worry. We can refine the shape later once the roots become thicker. And we also shape the trunk now so that it flows naturally with the exposed roots. Because if they don't match, the tree will feel disconnected. Step 4. Planting. Using the wire wrapped around the moss, we firmly anchor the tree into the pot. This step is critical. If the tree moves even slightly, new roots won't develop properly. And if that happens, the roots won't thicken. So, make sure it is completely stable. Next, we roll the mesh into a cylinder and place it around the roots. Secure the mesh so it keeps its shape. The tree should sit inside this mesh structure on top of the soil. Then, fill the mesh with coarse sand, not soil. Sand improves drainage and airflow and prepare the roots for future exposure to air. As the tree grows, roots will extend downward. And once they reach soil, they spread in all directions. Step 5. Aftercare. To thicken the roots, the tree needs strong nutrition. So, about 2 weeks after planting, start applying fertilizer generously. Other care is the same as normal pine care. After 3 to 5 years from now, the roots will become thick and the exposed root structure will start to look truly dramatic. I'll be updating this tree as it develops. Because what it looks like now is just the beginning. Thank you always for watching and see you in the next video.